Well, if you're like me, you've definitely heard the term looksmaxing or glow up at least once in your life. So basically, looksmaxing was the term that was started by a male community, and the purpose of the entire community was to maximize their physical attractiveness over anything else. That include going to the gym, eating healthy food, doing surgeries, getting a better grooming, getting a better haircut, and the similar term can be said for the broader term, the glow up culture. The entire purpose was to transform how they look and show the transformation of how much they have improved. Well, on the surface, it is a pretty good thing, and everyone should be doing it. After all, you are maximizing your own potential and your own attractiveness. But there is always something much deeper than what we can see on the surface. Overall, it is a kind of a subscription to a mindset that the only reason wherever you are in your life is basically due to your looks and how much attractive you look. And the only way to improve your life is to look more attractive. Now, not all of the people goes to this extreme of a situation. But here is the thing. The steroid usage among the teens are increasing, continuously going higher for the male, and for female they already had an entire pipeline built up for their beauty products and their surgery. The only reason you care for your looks is because you want to get external validation from the opposite gender, or you just want to get more and more attention. And the commercialization of the dating apps and dating culture doesn't really help you. Well, if you don't look above average, you are just like an anonymous ghost living inside your house. No one ever thinks about you, you don't exist, and no one really cares how you look. This is not just about the dating app. The expectation of both men and women have increased rapidly. If you start getting some likes and some validation, you think that you deserve better and you can find a more better. And due to how the economic condition are going on, the only way people see themselves getting any ahead or getting any validation at all is how they look, because no one is able to buy a house literally, so less people can afford car without getting in a lot of debt. No one is capable of running their own business now. This has also created some kind of a massive problem, and that is the genetics and the height gap. Recently, I heard a story that a guy from the looksmaxing community and the gym community, his girlfriend basically left him for another guy because of their height differences. And he was basically called the term short king before this happened. And this is kind of accepted. Cheating is the new normal, and it is kind of normalized by the Hollywood industry and the TV industry that we see. Basically, every other shows there are people that are cheating on each other, which makes it normalized for people to do, and which is a really sad thing to be watching. Now, due to some extreme cases of looks maxing and glow up culture, some people that are literally the younger generation, they look like they are in 40s or 30s, and for some reason, some people that are in like the 20s, they literally look like they are just a kid. Now, I don't really know why this happens, but I get it a lot. Whenever I have a clean shave, literally no one thinks that I am in my 20s. There are also people that are literally going broke to look rich. Even though Gen Z has literally no money in their bank account, still they are purchasing the new models of iPhones. They are purchasing new cars, they are purchasing luxury items, Gucci bag, luxury clothes just to look rich and just to live a life that they can't afford. Most of the people that are even Gen Z and millennials are literally living paycheck to paycheck, and they don't literally have any amount of money saved up in their bank account. Just one financial crisis or one layoff could put them in debt that no one can take them out of. Even though we feel like we are the most technologically advanced as we have ever been, but it is not really improving our life in any way or any form. The more and more data that we give up to this tech, that we collect of the people, and the more and more technology and AI is getting better, the worse and worse keeps happening to us. We should be richest as we are the most technologically advanced as we ever were, but that doesn't seem to be happening at all. Whenever I was growing up, I always saw man as this rugged type of a human animal that literally doesn't care about how he looks, how much food he eats, does he even have enough nutrients or not in his body. He was basically made to conquer the world. He will go out as he likes. He doesn't care about what anyone else thinks. He doesn't want to be taken the picture of. He doesn't want to be socially acceptable. He was like this immortal and invincible being that doesn't need anything and anyone's validation at all. But now the men are becoming more and more like crybaby women than the women were ever were. Basically, they care about what food they eat, how they look, what the people are talking about there. They are literally seeking the validation from strangers. They are posting on Instagram hoping to get a like or just swiping continuously to get a date. I have never in my entire life thought that men would become such a weak of a human that they have been. And even though the women have the best rights, the best dating opportunity, and best education that they ever had, corporations are still finding a way to ruin it all. Still, they are so insecure about their future because of how the economic condition is currently. There are multiple instances where people that are engaged in these types of community are capable of going to the extremes that no one thought of. First of the most insane thing that they do is known as bone smashing. Now they are literally trying to injure their own jawline and cause multiple facial injuries. Their bone and their jawline could become a bit more symmetrical, which can cause serious nerve damage, facial injury, permanent damage to the facial tissues. They are literally obsessed with how their nose looks. This is borrowed from the Korean culture where they are basically pressing their nose hard so that it becomes a typical type of a shape that makes an L. And not just that, while I was researching on the topic, I also found out multiple Reddit communities that literally shamed the way people looked. Basically, the guys and the girls were literally posting their photo with their age, and then they were asking them for advice on how they can improve. And the comments on the post were heartbreaking. Most of them were literally body shaming the guys that have posted the photo, calling them pig, calling them below average, calling them their bone structure is bad and they could possibly never go above a 4 or 5. I would not like to name a few, but the people that were posting the photos were literally already good looking. At least most of them were. And they were kind of using it to get more validation. Now, see, I'm not against anything like looks maxing or glow up culture. I don't literally care whatever you do, it's your choice.